Abranti we o Kumasi a fitting shop be, and he has shown say Ghana for to see ano yajun be Obia to me and that die, Obia and to me and that Ghana for. Make sure Abranti we me person me 1,000 Ghana cedis. On function on front of data. Now on TikTok more. Now on critique on one page. Now on my Ghana for who's a sebio and your mom bought tight TV so. And I say almost sebio almost on my school and niminyansa a fa ede amebu. Now sebio, you don't have to be a bank manager. You don't have to be a lecturer. You don't have to be a suffer or to be a big person. You have to be a Ghanaian who is rational. Why do you need Juma? If I'm looking for this gentleman, something between 1,000 Ghana and 2,000 Ghana, I'll just dash it to him for him to go find some data for himself for the education he has given his colleagues. The fitting shop, this is Kumasi.
This guy, when I come for. Yes, I'm a guy from mine. Anybody for my move. I for quality as one of your man, so you never saw them so Saramatica. I come for. But Mama, I'm only plan free turkey by. What they say, what if you was already Bessie? What's in the board they say, turkey then? Now, body free out, so I say with Bessie and Masway out. Aye, what if you was already Bessie and Masway? Nobody send the free turkey by no. Now, one on one aircraft. Coming in a crop for Jao.
Why for no
crop? 81 tag, also take it out. At deeper 81 tag, next time, let me tell you. I come, man, you have my member. But Mesa, you have my man, yes, I'm off. That's a one man crop for. Oh, my pontia, anybody something 2 years on a ponti. I know my second on the back hospital of my neck. Rapontia, Emma. Crayon numbers, Emma Ponti. Some of the other hospital. A free alcohol. Of a cat, Mister. Who I am, 8 years I get Mr. Of a candy defensive. Of a very fact. Of a candy club. Don't me canta. I people communicate a club, don't me canta me. 8 years, most not take it tired, man.
Pochi, Nakasa.
Take it tired, man. 8 years. Anybody to 1,000. And then I get 10 years. Of a candy, I remember Yano. I communicate a bit on the Yano. Oh, the other 8 years. Now, Poco farm, Melly plant free, what's already the sea. You say, Mamma, not the free. Take by it. Then, Mamma,
that's how we are engaged now. We are fitting. Well, we are going to now. We are. Yet, I said, First, what you said, Mamma, and opportunities and as also cool. They said, it is a move. As to folk your campaign. Yakasama, Mamma, Yakasama. Baumia Baba, I said, Decata. Baumia made a million to win, I said, Decata. It is possible. Oh, dear. When you saw me touch and you have a catch a mass and it is possible. Oh, dear. Free education. Free education.
Free education. I got some grandson who videos. I'm some mamma, your dear papa. I've been on rice. I'm saying, dear brown rice. Oh, videos room. I'm saying, dear brown rice, dear papa, and dear papa. Mamma, some yan. Oh, boy. Hey, most of Mamma about the movie, my oh, boy. About me, I'm quite home. He said, depending on movie, I'm a Kennedy. Why?
Master Baji 2,000 could you say no cry and I'm enjoying me home? Where Santimemu, Jandam is dead. My catcher NPP 4, Omujin say, Asantifo Jimmy.
I was informed more Bibian Farmer Shunko at the Budget TV. Kevin Teller about Bontin Senbi Abetuja Afa a mechanic beer and as if it beer the video be a trendy social media Nina a Sema or Kafa a NPP Amanyukun so my betnasu in PP 8 years in so was ya Yam for so dear Papa beer and farm form often so or the air plantation be a natural serve. Napo a chema would different crew be so eco pium when Kroma na ochim say, Sabidi Ramahama eco for free taking no, and no crown the boar ɔno no deɛ no ɛboɔ ɛden sen yɛwura ɛyɛ mahama deɛ no aberante yi kyerɛ mu sɛ story wei ɛba ne sɛn ɛna mɔka kyerɛ yɛ da bia da no NPP amanyɔkuo no ɔmagu so abu yɛn adaadaa yɛde kɛtɛremadɛ da bia ka nsɛm ɛtafrɛ yɛn ho san so yɛn ho mpontunwuma ɛne nneɛma bia ɔmoyɛ ma yɛn na po ɛyɛ Akufo-Addo ba wɔn yi sɛ bia ɔmo nyinaa ɛyɛ korɔmfoɔ yɛmfa digitalization ɛnya ntoto ho investment a ɔmo yɛ wɔ mu nti me ne wo mmienu yɛbɛtumi aba abɔnten abɛkyerɛ mu sɛ mfasodeɛ mpaa na ɛbɛfiri so ne nyinaa ɛyɛ kwan a ɔmo fa so ebu ɔman no ɛmu hɔ no ɛna ɛyɛ sisei no Kevin Taylor ɛde to dwa wɔ kyerɛ mu a n'ani agye papapapapa wɔ nsɛm a aberanteɛ no ɛde ato dwa no na ɔpa aberanteɛ no gidigidi akyɛ no 1,000-2,000 ama no de atɔ bundle na afei nso wakɔ so abɔ ne ho mmɔden educate afoforɔ aka no ɛwɔ TikTok na adɔfoɔ yɛn nsɛm mmere ne nkotie nsɛm a aberanteɛ no ɛde to dwa no bi ɛmra
aberanteɛ baabi a ɔwɔ biara ɔmbra mɛgye 2,000 kɔtɔ data nsɛ no ɔndi mfa nkɔdi mu nsɛ no. And this is what we call people being enlightened. You see, and I'm not saying say nipa say NDC call wrong guy he needs to speak out. But many wajini say nipa say we Jimmy for. And that is what NPP omajini yomo. We muna huwa musano they control Ghana. Omu na mukotia e-levy no. Omu na mukotia betting tax no. Omu na mukotia light bill no. Omu na yeti omu sikadeshe Akufo-Addo kwasi paying no safmafo. So these are the people who run the country. Until when they tell you say you are doing something that is not right, listen to them and hear their problems. We are santimemu. And there are millions of papa way and our branch way or more santimemu. Mamunya margin say, Jandam ni atro and I'm the better Ghana NPP and fat mumba power beam. Because with all due respect, I then no because me NPP ni, me asantini, and the NPP no every time. It is because we're budding tia. It is because consistently what and that when they raise issues even about the enya o chen say we Jimmy say obusa when people say then now the wuye enye. And you see now the dynamics in politics na sasa it is not about Otumfuo mameka be binche Ghana for any asantemine. Otumfuo said to two ye see na hene ope infantifo hene to omusa from ye paramount chiefs me papa eka honom ko kusi Otumfuo hene. My father was there. There's no way I have to sit here and say politics in tea may disrespect you for. But that also will not take a yet sound credit from me. Say BB because was Santimea Mamenka. It is an NPP for Betiasia. We are doing politics, sir. It is not about tribe and answer akunyao. Inti the idea na ewo mutimu say so be kassetia NPP. Na o kassetia the NPP ye. Into wakasetia mensiano and in a big party no. Because Asantini na Ghana ni onim nyansa no. There is no way or de mensia ebetare NPP ho. Never. Asantini a onim nyansa a ope Ghana yi ope so chechire Ghana no. Onfa mensia enye den endecide sene e wo se chechire Ghana. With all due respect to mensia eya himfie. And until they do some time, now the NPP for your argument, we say, I oka say NPP nim, and I oka samakesiye, now what did you do for them? I tell you, said that cannot win you power. Because you see, Asantinina or some sikejano, or no on some ayadien, on some president. And when I say on some president, it does not mean say unrespected president. Only the or who's an enton anana konya and awesome or pakonyano. It does not mean say oni kania and is okasa. It does not mean say otua etoa enise etoa no yemfa nya adwuma na enise okasa. It is a wadwene o say so be asantini nko ade a osum sikedwa e wo say technically automatically obey NPP ni a na mo NPP for no mo agimi. Because if you are not able to separate the two, what is going to happen is when the people are telling you the reality, you might think that they are rather insulting you. And no, you people are not willing to understand the reality. You still don't understand the dynamics. Be a politics. You people, majority of the people in the NPP, no. My junior that to the point say, and with all due respect to Asante NPP for Asantini Nkwandi with Jimmy. And that is something that the NPP for Oma build in their party. Oh, where do you say Santini or NPP ni automatic? It is how you Santini na on your NPP ni That is the impression that NPP for creating. And it's now to meet Oseche Mensabunsu. No about Bontene. Oh, Asante for Mutuaba, Emma NDC. You are not supposed to speak like that, especially when the party is from a town or a city that is cosmopolitan, a city that attracts every tribe, every person, every individual from different backgrounds, religious, political, business, different backgrounds meeting at Kumasi. And it's the NPP for say the majority of Asante for Mapano Omundoso, assassin so. Say the ma Asante Asante ye kese no the number of afrafo amanfrafo omuti Asante. So the strength of Asante is the strength that comes from outside. And yet omuti Asante. And until the BIA NPP asem na nipa bi wa Asante memu gitum say anya de Asante fo di atama me se we Jimmy. We no go tell we Jimmy because you alone and your group, with all due respect, Asante fo won't mean to aba and for NPP ma power. You can't do it. It can never happen, and it will never happen unless you take or you consider other people you live with. You consider the intelligence of other people you live with, do business with. That is the only way you understand the say. Sadia na ye nyina no ye ede ape bibi. Inti debia catch the MP before say until you people will detach the party from a chieftaincy, the party in the modern day Ghana will collapse. And then I make them say, I will help the party to collapse. Because you see, at a point, people were speaking against Menshia. Nani pebi a deal to for them all because of NPP. Otunfo said to ofa eye opoku ware tiase na me metiase na me wi na me a young boy. Nobody could in any day or any time link the NPP to Menshia, even though we knew say NPP ni etino Menshia. In recent times, it is because of the way NPP4 have aligned with Menshia and the way Menshia has also allowed itself for NPP to align itself with it. It has given people the room to use words that are unprintable at Otunfo. Because you see, say the moment Menshia will draw the line and be like, fine, party no yetina santimemu nemum amanyosem ene ahinisem no eduru bebria mundi mu ahinisem mamanyosem na ohinintina ni baby. But the moment the NPP is not able to do that, the moment they are not able to do that, the party will collapse. Because me girlfriend be no wa santimemu no ya kroboni ne papa ya santin ne papa yire ya santini saa girl no ne papa na o ya kroboni no tia santimemu no saa girl no so ni nua bema e kroboni a waware mfantini wa santimemu. Until the moment you make the party look like, say, a Asante4 party, you are rather disintegrating the party. And the party started getting weaker from 2014. It started getting weaker and it started becoming weaker and weaker because the NPP thought to say, when they align the party more with Menshia and Asante4 Nkwano, it will be stronger. Forgetting, say, Oba Asante Memua, the Asante4 Kwano do one endorsement. Into the moment you do that, you start to make people they start to take a step back. And that is how the party starts to weaken. And it's in the NPP is not attractive. Because I know na Santimemu and now na Ashanti region. Now we include dua emun song enya Asante4. Yes. And now na Santimemu. Now we share enkwara 10. Uyi mu 7 emu 3 pere Asante4 mapa. So why do you still want to affiliate the party to one tribe? The moment you do that, the party will never be back again. And that is why you have the party at this juncture or at this point where it is not attractive. Nobody wants to be part of it. You see, around to an okaso video no. Mameka bi vincho. Sanko ye 10 na nko kasa anka obi or otua or ya santibeka and say fra kosa sanko 10 aboa. Because the idea is that oya 10 nko anase oya huneni oya kroboni onya santini no, his ideas will never be listened to. Somebody would denigrate or basically tell the people around to say, where do I tell on Tikasanasi with Jimmy? I will tell you respect, but I'm giving you the reality on the ground. And that is the difference between my show and other shows. I'm not able to cover things up. I'm not able to act and I'm not able to pretend. And you see, it's hard for me because naturally, if you want to be honest, you have to let people understand to say, one can you cannot be honest with them. That is the difference between my show and other shows. I cannot, if Asantini are there, why shouldn't I praise Asantini? No? because anya santifo nkwa na wa NPP mu and anya intafo nkwa na wa NDC anasa honafo anankranfo ana. No, we are all around. Into the moment you people and answer the NPP as a political party, they don't disassociate the party. Until the people leading the party come to that realization, say, Yama party na ya hinsamu do. Ya the tribe be nkwana atari party no. As time goes on, the party will diminish. Because oba santimemwa, ya census na wa santimemwa, minjidwa munchirawo. Ya kan nipa dodo mo santimem no 2021 no. Nipa omo tia santimem no, akanfo omo ka mese nko no mo 3.8 million pe. Akanfo a no mo santimem. Nti wo de yengina akanfo no nko aso. Ya ka krobo ya ka kowfo, ekuapemfo, bonofo, fantefo, omo ka mese akanfo. Akanfo mo Ashanti region no mo 3.8 million. Yengina akanfo no nko aso. Now sa akanfo ni mu no Yenya Santifo be 2 million say Akanfo 3 million Santifo 2 million. Asantifo 2 million. 1.8 million no any na Akanfo maka omotia santimem, which you know is not realistic. Now say the 2 million ni nyina kraba Asantifo 2 million no Asantifo sign na ye eligible to vote. It 2 million yenyi 500,000 and yet people who are below 18 years. Which is not realistic because it's more than that. Nanka 1.5 million people. That's 1.5 million people. No, Yanka say you were valid vote people who can actually vote. Almost maybe 1.2 million. Some more 1.5 million in Akra near Kotwaba. Then 1.5 million. No, do you want to tell me so? Nyina na beto Obama NPP. Yenya a rejected ballot. Yeah, people who also want to go to Alan Chemantin's party or vote for other things, or people who miss the voting. So you should not clearly say the Asante Kwana Modi affiliated party and then a good party no. These are the reality here. In Tuba Ashanti region in Kwa, Gadang before come here almost 60,000. It's Gadang before. And say, okay, the idea yes, you to my NPP bima. Do you know what is going to happen? Because dang beniba could be a qua or the Asantini ba could be dinichi. Yawa ewe I wanna form qua 187,000. Inti yanka se obi to one okacha say JJ Rollins yakwasi we kunipa. I wanna for the omunim nyansa and a Rollins. Now I wanna form one santimem say that be asem we de. Yen to me kebi mpo nchire menhia. Yen to be kebi nchire edien bafo akoto because ye bu asanteman ye bu menhia na obi tena radio so ni TV so ka say awonafo JJ Rollins or the 1992 constitution by no or yakwasea we kunipa na awonafo mo so start feel say we are being targeted na omo so etwe omo twe omo ho do you know what's going to happen? Yako guan for me 53,000 we Ashanti region nkwa. Yako Gama omo 204,000. Yapa Mole Dagbani Dagomba for almost 700,000. It is out na radio so kase Sebio enta for the omo yankwasia for in sama Ashanti regional former Ashanti regional minister ne kan say enta for the dware omo ansa na mo ba santimemu enta for akamba ne nasefo na enta for no kweli in no mo kase yeso afa ho adwa. Do you know what is going to happen? The Ashanti region will break down. The NPP will collapse in a day. Now you see the technicalities. And I'm bringing this out because of Abrante Nasam no Kano. Oh, and some no Kano. Or ya Santini Mapa. And the proudness in what he was saying, you know. Nina say, we won't light, you know, when we said Dabi. Muma Yenja is sad, you know. Yanka no Cruncher. And this applies to other tribes. I don't take any tribe out of it. But the reason why we are always on Ashanti region, any NPP near Santifone say, the party NPP, you know, there are so many political parties in power in Ghana, but none of these parties are associated more with a tribe than the NPP. That is your problem. And this or CPP or none of these parties, nobody has associated themselves or itself with a particular tribe. So the moment a party associates itself solely to a particular tribe, that party is bound to collapse. And you see, you might not see it now, but the politics understanding the dynamics. They are seeing the NPP disintegrate. Say, say, and to put it back together is going to be tough. And then be a catcher Ghana for the reason why in here NPP for the door and I say Asante for the door be a more NPP mun pema asem say these are hard stuff Asante ni ban kanchero and no cre it is a Osha Grusi for almost 129,000 Mandi for 143,000 other ethnic groups almost 90,000. These people are all in the Ashanti region. Ye di aya akwesi there and Asante for nkwana oh no. Go and check. Majority of the people who donate to 2-4 during Asante, they are coming from outside. But they all live in the Ashanti region. So we need to understand, we need to be able to separate chieftaincy, clan, tribe from political party. The moment NPP gets to know that, the party will be attractive again. Then conscionable, reasonable people will lead the party. Because right now the party is being led by people who are daft. They cannot open the horizon to understand and say, we are in 2025 and it's not about a group, it's about a collective good of the nation. And that is what the NDC learned quickly from 2016. They were able to sit back to analyze the party to say, why have we created a gap between us and Ghanaians? They did not create a gap between themselves and tribes. They created a gap between NDC and the Ghanaians in 2014-15 because some people were not willing to help John Mahama because the Jandam against John Mahama, it was tough. So when they went into opposition, they sat down and said, no, the party needs to go to the people. The people are supposed to decide for Ghanaians because the people are the party. So anything on who the People's Manifesto, John Mahama, Professor Nano Pokwajime, they traveled around the nation, every part of the nation, and told the people, tell us what you want. And then almost about 2024, that is what you do. You align yourself with the people, you get comfortable with them, they get comfortable with you, they tell you their problems. In this, I will read the NDC for manifesto. Now read the NPP for manifesto in 2024, 2020. You could see a gap. There was a gap. The NDC manifesto was basically the people's problems. The NPP manifesto was basically pure politics. Fancy words. Because they did not understand, they could not align themselves. They were not able to let the party understand. They say, the people are the ones we are going to work for. It is our numbers we are. Now, your MPP Ninda, I saw Transibusa say, my party, no, the party has collapsed. And Yankopon woman, if I remember, say, member, me good party, and the for 42 years. Me guno. You will never come to power. There's no way you people come close to power. And I tell you, until you people change your ways, until you people start to speak truth, until you people take you people separate yourself from tribe, you can never rule this nation again. Because I can say, we are Asantimemu, Yinkwara already 21-10, Emu 7 and Asante 4. Ask yourself why. It has changed the dynamics. Yet to Chroma and MPP because we need seat to Volta region. MPP did a campaign for 4 years, 8 years. Why? Because it was a shocker. Why? Because then I want to the reason why the MPP could not make inroads our Volta region and say when they decided to at the end of the 30,000 people, that is why people got pissed off. Because including them in the elections. The disrespect to some tribes, some groups. Let's get real here. Now, Shadia, a whole political party, a co-opposition, the biggest gap in the history of the world, 1.8 million. More candidate 38%. Now, most of a reporter, I also a civil partner. This is Sticker. Hear what he said about the report.
But MK, I then now conduct a report. Now, constituency will be and was all contacted. To report. Oh, look, what the fan crisis in the fear access we can. The fear, what you craft from MP or Chikosia. I thought that I'm a Saturday in the park about 70 in the Gumi. So many say me bantama. Busobia or constituency. Me may me you know me see agents no any constituency for Busomo. A woman in the bedroom. Okay, you know the way I am. Me nchira me ho mani na edin ba me nchira me ho. Honestly speaking, me main gate come fie for security reason. Can you ask me kaba me kam come me nsorje. Padlock okura nem. Me fie. I can say I'm the only MP o be me fear padlock na me gate me ka main gate obia no obetuma ka sama basta kafie na ya matena efie na chi abonten twen da ko ba bi te santase runabout taxi rank so mu tie ni a ho ana me ama fa ho me am evolution o enanye anya monye kakrakra ko ba bi te Cindy's taxi rank ho ana ma fa ho enanye na ma che bia 50-50 ama drivers ni nyina ko santase market me no ka sei mamma wo mo 100,000 1 billion sese bi wo mfa ni dwa no muntu eno kra no sese ya yeka emu bebre kra ntua o mu movie ko ho no mi ami timi bi 10,000 mfa nya mu security 100 million organ na me ko ho atasoma so market dwa no na akromfo ha mu mi na ko ye gate wo ho nyina mo we nya ban sika wo Mati football club Kumasi FC amanhie so enne kohwe akɔhan dan a ne omo ba akɔkɔtena ma yesisi bi kura da so to e de car bed yi adwuma ma omo constituency every weekend ame nye say adwuma de ni tu kwan ana bibia si akra wo Kumasi ya enti asembe no omo kan obian contact him obian mu sa mehwe obian mu sa bibia me executives ni nyina from suru besi form ken onim say
all say what free honorable team is about
yes
Edia na okachere na.
Maka we nyina akere.
O say.
O was so back to me. O to me for. Eti me dey me problem. But omo yes am ken. Omo retract omo apologize because entro. So omo anya e dey kwen fa solution asante obi abeka na dwe already so. If this is what they want to do and nobody should call me and stop me obi antin we have. Politics no.
This is a typical MPP to you or for you. Oh, they know why they lost in the Ashanti region. Omunim de mamu lose here. But omu di omu chini se omu jimi. They know. Oseche mensa bo subetna asempa keke kankwase se onim no kura no ba odada omu. Because onim say nipa bi yakatu omu trim say the party eyedien ye obonyo no. Enti ba omia Ekufuado Oseche mensa bonsu omu amaka Kennedy they know. But the followers of the party no sa impenifo mu di edim nim so mo jimi hwesteka ni tise woduro ya wo mafi wom a de beye bunebunu ote kwase wote woka nti o say makocho report abase you lose election na mokoya report no omokoya investigations no omokwa around the nation no this is what they found o say chemensa boso abetena obi show so akeka nkwase asem Sika said nobody was contacted. So when I'm in a cultural report, it means a group of people seeing the foolish masses, they created something and gave them a report. And let me tell you, you'll be shocked to know, say, Ochnanopa, in Kofoya, yeah, Kasamoa say, NPP for Bumsamu Yankwasia for they'll be sitting on radio defending them. TikTok, Omu kan. Omu Jimmy, they are just defending because yes, why Santiniba. Na me ya uneni na uneni Jimmy a. Ade na mentina ma uneni Jimmy. Me infantini ba na infantini Jimmy a. Why should I sit there and say infantini Jimmy Krampo no mense so I'm not going to do that. And these are things that we need to understand. Eti party no I know se party ne gu but people don't know se party ne gu. They know there's no political party BM as NPP. Egu the party is gone. And I am going to let it manifest physically in the eyes of Ghanaians. Any MPP for. I see the MPP people, they are like junkies. I say, I say, red. Red. The party has no focus. The party has no direction. Because you see, the MPP as a political party, when you destabilize or dismantle Ashanti region, the party is gone. When you dismantle Ashanti region, the party is gone. It is the moment you are able to dismantle Ashanti region, there's no MPP. But the funny thing too is, I know MPP for what say Ashanti region win your elections. It is not Ashanti region. When Ghanaians want to vote for them, everybody come together. We vote for them to win power. But in their head, some vote in the Ashanti region. So the moment you destabilize the Ashanti region, party ejonkolize it. But nobody can tell me in Ghana today, say, when you destabilize the Volta region, NDC, you can't say that. Let me tell you something. Ghana have political parties na yatete no. Sanka ope tribe and also mo tribalistic and feel entitled. Our politics mo na go say NDC, voter region, votarians, you know, in the NDC. And say ebesinde. Nanka say nobody should even try so be contested abroad on your votarian or NDC. But you see, the votarians, even though I wouldn't need to say NDC, even though I wouldn't need to fire NDC or plan, edibesi ho. Even though I wanna for and a title no sebio yakas omo join the NDC start here. But as we sit here, I wanna for in the NDC, they understand say it is through your hard work. It is through what you can do and your relevance. It is through you as a person, what you bring to the table. It is, see, they have not made the party about them. They have not made the party say, NDC. They don't do that because they believe, say, in a political party, people share ideas. Because Saul Shebupa and clear cut in Ghana, no, Nango say, I very entitled in the NDC. Yeah. The opportunities are infantifonya wo NDC no na nka say awonafo no ne omo entokwa but awonafo no they are still there. And you know what, they believe in democracy and they believe in an organization where everybody should prove themselves to lead. So for a very long time utumi wa wunani na or support Infantini to become a flag bearer, utumi wa wunani na or support Teni to become a flag bearer, because they understand to say your work, your delivery, your commitment, that is what will put you where you have to be. But let's flip the coin. Let's juxtapose the whole thing. Yanko Asantime Yanko NPP. What do you see? Entitlement. Yedimsa na po Jimmy. Yedimsa na po Nimunyansa. Yedimsa na po Yakwasi Ampenyi. Yes, still yanya running mate. They told the party, so when you running mate in front of me, and Asantime, it is clearly showing, say, party no, it's not a party that can be a party inclusive will be able to join. No. Napo Jimmy, yetumufo, yesi entiasi ye penapo, adentira, yesi ofra himfie. Yesi otufo, or ye disye Napo, inti Napo ya kwasi akura yemfa nemra. The moment Napo joined the NPP campaign, he collapsed it. And this is the reality. These are facts. I am not making anything up. That is why millions of Ghanaians watch me every night, because they know, Sir Kevin, when I sit here, it's not being selective against anybody. It's being truthful on the issues. Into the NPP you see on the surface, a collapse. I know what I'm telling you. And we are not supposed to allow anybody the room to bring this NPP back, because this particular party is not a party for the people. It's a party for a few who feel entitled. Into video now, who's a Brantiania Santini, Okasa Sano, a new wave is blowing through Ghana. And a time will come, you will not even be able to say where Santini and now where Auneni no Oka politics. You will see Auneni TV so or Mawati say he is speaking or she is speaking for the NPP seriously, because the issues are what people will be looking at. At a point, you will see Asantini speaking on issues for a political party you never ever thought to say, or better not TV so a defender. This is where we are. Into young boys no more Germany, Asantifon Kwarano, any UK, or more TikTok no. When they are coming to Ghana, they are not comfortable coming to Kumasi. I'm telling you. When they are coming to Ghana, they are not comfortable. Because when they come to Kumasi, the vibe is very low. And the San Kwarano, if you tell them today, between the NPP and NDC, they'll choose the NDC, because I didn't know who one Krano or Pebi Kumasi. And until the NPP gets to that point, that realization, the party is gone. And Yami Bomi, Samembrana Meguno, Namima, we are saying you a sa pathway and yet. Into 42 years and over, you have to stay in opposition, stay away from power. Say, Eba Hinia, we give it to you. Nobody has a problem with Ahinie. But when it comes to governing, protecting this country, building this nation democratically, electing leaders, political parties leading us, the NPP can never be underestimated, because it's a party that is not for everybody. It's a party that is for a few.
Abusua wie na ɔto aso aka sɛ sisei de n'ani agye papapapapapa yie paa firi sɛ sisei no amanfoɔ ani ɛɛda hɔ asantefoɔ ama ɔmo ho kwan ama ɔmo adwene mu ɛɛbie. Ɔse ɔyɛ asanteni no na ɔrekasa o. Owie ɔsan clear ɛkyerɛ mu sɛ videos bebree wɔ hɔ a amanfoɔ no bi ɛkyerɛ mu sɛ ɛyɛ ɔno Kevin Taylor wɔadidi ɛyɛ ɔte kɔkɔɔ so atɛm na ɔse ɔno. There is no way a ɛnam politics nti no ɔbɛdisrespect ɛyɛ Otumfoɔ na mpo Otumfoɔ wɔ abere a yɛde no esi akonnwa no so na ne papa ɛka mpanimfoɔ no a wɔde sɛbi yɛ Nana Otumfoɔ etu esi akonnwa no so kwan bɛn so na ɔbɛfa so ɛde di atɛm na mmom NPP amanyɔkuo no ayɛ wɔn ho sɛ NPP amanyɔkuo no ɛyɛ asanteman dea ɛno na ɔse egu so a de bi ada na ɛma party no ɛɛbɛ fam na ɛno ɛna nam so ɛma NPP amanyɔkuo no wɔn mbɛtena so bio ɛmbɛnya Ghana so ɛndi bio. Ɔman Ghana asantefoɔ ɛwɔ mu okeka bɔ ano a ɔmo nhyɛ da ɛndɔɔso yɛfa asantefoɔ yɛfa ahonafoɔ yɛfa obi bia na yɛakeka abɔ ano na ɔhu sɛ ɔman Ghana yɛn nyinaa ni baa moyɛ mo ho te sɛ obi kasa tia ɛyɛ sɛbi NPP amanyɔkuo no a na wɔkasa tia ɛyɛ manhyiadeɛ a ɔse ne nyinaa nsɛm a moka ɛne mo suban a moda n'adi no ɛno na ɛnam so ama mabɔ fam no. Nsɛm dodoɔ no a deɛ ɔde to gya nti na hyɛ sɛ ɔbɛlike ahyɛ asubscribe de wɔadwenkyerɛ no aka me ho wɔ yɛ comment section ɔde no yɛ maa me ya afei maka